Hello. It's so lovely to meet all of you here, and I'm looking forward to a beautiful engagement. You can see where I am, right? Can you see this? Where I am? I can't believe I'm here with Varun.
Hello. Namaskar, adab, sat shri akal. A very warm welcome, everyone. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Wherever you are, hope you're doing well, you're staying safe, healthy, and you're rooting for Sushant Singh Rajput. Very special life for me as well. Pehli baar, I never knew how much time it's gonna take me to go to India, maybe to meet her, but I think it was destined to meet her here in US itself. Or here she is, finally live in person. So glad to meet her. And hello, Nipunji. Hello, Nipun Paji. Hello, Hetalji. And hello to everyone.
Thank you for joining at this time. I do not know from which part of the country you've joined, but it's really beautiful to have all of you here. I I always feel, the word Varun, you all know the meaning is rain. And rain doesn't, it is the most impartial thing on earth. Wherever it has to, it will just fall. It's just like sunshine. So that is what Varun has been to all of us, allowing everybody to come into his portal, talk to people, share their feelings. Each day I see somebody coming to the portal and talking about that and how they have felt that there is an open space where they can come and talk their heart out. So that is a beautiful thing. And I never ever thought that I will be ever on YouTube or doing ever anything like this. So I was just now, I came here along with my cousins, my nephew, and his children, and we were all so excited. We had a full Punjabi meal, and they had just treated us to a beautiful meal. I met his mother, his wife, beautiful children. It is an amazing day for me. Sushant united all of us. I wish he also is, I think he's somewhere there and he's looking at all of us. And this was destined to happen. So all of us are together here, and I'm very sure each time now, uh, at an odd time when we all logged in, so many of you are here. So there is that subconscious level, some connection going on. And we all feel are waiting for that news when we will get that good news that Sushant Singh has got. At least we are going somewhere towards justice. We're waiting for that. So anything that happens in and around Mumbai or India, we associate it with that. So when 144 was announced, I was really hoping that that will happen. So every day you're looking at news with that one reason. So that is the kind of eagerness, and I'm sure that so many hearts praying it won't go in vain, and something will happen. But why there is a delay? Even that there is a reason. Because of that, people have become more focused. We have understood what exactly are the problems it has gone through, and what will be there in future if we do not tackle it today. So that is why we have all become connected to the cause. Not just We are not just in a fight for getting justice for Sushant. We are going to go beyond that because we have to understand the causes he stood for, and we are all going to be there until we achieve at least a semblance of that. That is so very important. Like many of you young people have started reading more books. They have started looking up on spirituality. They are sharing their issues that they had with different kinds of addictions, and they are trying to come out of it. More of awareness about the importance of education. A lot of good things have happened because of the sacrifice that Sushant has made. Knowingly or unknowingly, it has happened to him, and we don't want that to happen for anyone. Varun, over to you.
Sure. No, so glad that I could hear her in person. I always get inspired, whenever she's talking. जब भी ये बात करती हैं तो मुझे तो obviously right from the first engagement she was on the screen, I was a mute spectator. I was a listener. I really wanted to kind of absorb everything that she said. So आज in person हो रहा है तो मेरा तो मन नहीं कर रहा कि मैं कुछ बोलूं, and let her talk, let her do the you know kind of give us that knowledge that we all lack. अभी हम सोशल मीडिया पे इतना कुछ देखते हैं, करते हैं, गलत तरफ चले जाते हैं, and this is all useless that we all do on social media. Misuse the power of social media. This is the actual use and the benefit of social media when we listen to people like Girijaji, and there are so many, Colonel RDX, there is Vibhuti
So
Jaji, and so
inspiring.
many people who not only give you the right information, but they also give you a direction. And I'm so glad I'm right now absorbing. And this is like a moment of, realization that yes, this is actually happening. मैं पहले भी मिला हूँ एक दो लोगों को, but I never knew. जैसे मैंने कहा कि गिरिजा जी को, I was thinking maybe I'll go to India someday, and then maybe I'll fly down to Mumbai, or wherever she will be, I'll meet her there. But never knew this will happen, that she will be in my home, and it's really heartwarming. So I'm happy. Her family is here as well. Some are sitting here in the room. I don't want to mention because they wanted to experience and they wanted to see, how it goes. It's a very plain, setup. Or laptop की screen से live हम करते हैं. People think, it's a little bit more flashy. It's not. But it is very important that we continue to speak, we continue to talk. And I see, Nipun, that's good that you got the notification. I know a
Yeah.
lot of people complain they don't get notifications. So, hello, Sukhpreet, hello, Jahanji, and hello, Ella. Hello to everyone. Jitne bhi jud rahe hain. I'm sure people might have already dozed off. All thanks to this daylight savings time, which is all right. Here we come. Have Rachna. Rachna, come join us on
Rachna,
the screen.
I know how lovely it will be.
It
Please.
would be really good to see you. I have pinged the StreamYard link, and I'm gonna ping again. So anybody who wants to join, it would be great. I now remember, the moment I was at Rachna's house, the same kind of feeling that she is an actual real person. I
Person.
talked, I spent such an amazing time with her in Atlanta, and I miss Girijaji. If you can come to San Antonio, join me.
So lovely.
Ella, if you are in San Antonio, why don't you come to Austin and join us? She's here, I don't know, for a few more days, and maybe we can all be together. It's always good. I'm
Whoever
driving, but
can
we'll
make
try
it.
in 5 minutes. Sure, Rachna, we'll wait.
Wow.
Yeah, Nipun Paji, आपने भी आना है, आ
Unbelievable.
जाओ. So that'll be great. And anybody else who wants to join in, I know this is a very odd time, and that's what I realized just now. कि अब मैं central time में आ गया हूँ, तो this time difference is really really crazy. So right now, if I see, uh, time in India will be 2:13 a.m. So 30 minutes का फर्क रह गया. Okay. Yes, I am in Austin, Bharti ji. If you are, I am in the heart of Austin. So love to see you. अगर आप भी Austin में हैं, I think a lot of people somehow अभी तक उनको शायद I wish I know. You have the whole week now, at least. So jab marzi ila, and would love to meet. And that's what I keep on telling everyone, right? If you are around Austin area, kahin par bhi ho, or if you're planning a trip, right? Like kai baar vacation ke liye log plan karte hain. If you're gonna be around Austin, feel free. I am just a ping away, and I love to have you here. Hello, Paddy.
It's a very
Hello, good to see.
surreal feeling. I can't believe,
Yeah, इतना surreal
someone
हो
who
गया
has
कि AC भी
always
on हो गया, पता नहीं
screen.
क्यों. Let
अपने
me turn off the AC.
Okay.
Okay.
So I am seeing is the big goggles, the glasses that you used to have all around. So I just can't believe that I'm right here.
Oh, Sweetwater. Okay. Not very far. Do you know where Sweetwater is? I don't know. I think I have heard that about that place, but that's good to know.
Where is Rachana?
She's coming. She said
Oh,
I'm driving,
ah, that's so amazing.
so she's gonna.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it will be good. Oh, Sweetwater is far. Okay,
Okay.
4 hours.
Okay.
That's 4 hours. Okay. Oh, Sweetwater Community. Okay. No, she's not in Sweetwater. Yeah, Sweetwater Community. 30 minutes away only. So we are here for next 1 hour. Ajao, if you know my number, ping me. Ajao, we would love to meet more people. Actually, it's a nice day today as well. After all the
Unbelievable.
rains and all, I think it's a nice day. So would love to meet everyone. So yes, my home minister is sleeping. She will throw me out. ठीक है Paddy कोई नहीं. Hey Paddy, if you want to join, anybody who wants to join, maybe without the camera, that's also fine. Anybody who wants to say hello to Girijaji, and this is definitely a very special live for me. This is the second special live. Nahin, this is the second special live. I did the first one with Rachna in her home studio.
Place. Yeah.
And now this is where I want actually all of us, हम सब लोग एक बार यहाँ पर इसी घर में इसी जगह पर इसी स्टूडियो whatever you want to call it, my home office, यहाँ से सब मिलके करें.
Imagine the entire crowd being here.
Yep, I would love to see everybody around us. Rachna, I wish things were a little maybe better, and you could have been here. That would have been even more amazing. Girijaji would have loved to meet you as well. But कोई नहीं, अब हम next plan करेंगे. Either it'll be Boston, or it'll be Phoenix, or it'll be somewhere. Otherwise, we can always California or Austin तो है ही है.
Rachna's coming, you said, right?
I wish she could have.
Okay.
Yeah, so she could not because of certain things.
Okay.
But yeah, so it would be great. Anyways, yeah, please.
I'm so very delighted each time I see Rachna doing so much work. First instance, let me share my heart out. So, first instance, when I saw it, I said, they're just discussing movies and, of course, roasting people. What purpose will it serve? At that moment, one episode I saw, and that's what my thoughts were. Then I sat again and I looked at it again, went through the whole thing, and I introspected and saw what kind of emotions does it create in me. More awareness about what is going wrong and the discussions that ensued. How that is when we became aware of how many things we had taken for granted about Bollywood. Many of the things we took very lightly without understanding that there is an agenda and that has been going on for years, and people have been continuously trying to chisel our mind as though it were, and they have to a great extent uh, created certain imprints on people's mind. So we have not realized the influence this soft power has on us. The soft powers that Bollywood has got a very huge ability to impact the way we think. So, in fact, when in the beginning, when this started, when I would explain to my son, he would say, "Oh, no, 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 don't think like that. Such nobody thinks like that." But then, when I intentionally showed him how many of the truthful events have been changed, and some people of some other religion have been shown to be doing something wrong, and people of some other religion going to be doing something right, and the original was actually different, then he understood why would people do that consistently. So that is when the funding came from somewhere else, and that was the influence, all these things, the knowledge came in. So everybody is surprised that because me and my husband we have been huge movie buffs, we wouldn't miss a single movie, and we would both enjoy watching together, and both of us have watched seeing last 2 years. So even somehow, even the old movies which we enjoyed, we don't anymore enjoy watching them, because we can see those glaring truths come so very clearly to us, and we realize that we have been fooled, so we don't feel like seeing it anymore. So people are surprised that this is the impact that it has on people like us at this age, if it can be. At a very young age, if we can tell young people, then it is certainly going to have the right influence. There are good things to watch out there, such nice documentaries, such nice movies, which have real value for our children. And at the same time, they are made in such an entertaining manner. So, why don't we do that? Why don't we watch them? So this awareness has seeped in all because of this movement where people are. So when I watched, and then I realized the tremendous effort that Rachna is putting in to show each of the slides and to draw all those things, and then have a discussion, have a discussion around them and connect them all together, though they're all talking about too many different things. So she's putting in a lot of effort. When I saw that, I really started admiring, and thank you, Rachana, for doing that. So very often we do not understand certain things on the surface, like Varun, everybody he brings to the platform, and then some of them turn out to be not worthy of the trust that he placed in them. And then there are people who will say, oh, you did not judge, I told you so. But there will be thousands of I told you so's in our life, but that need not restrict us from trusting people. And that's what I appreciate about him, that maintain that innocence and the trust in people in spite of the so many jolts that he has got. That's very important, right? Because one or two people cheat you, there are sometimes people who go very bitter and they won't trust anybody else. But that does not happen to Varun. Even yesterday, if somebody new joined, he would allow. Yesterday also he allowed somebody, right? And so it has never been like that. That is what I appreciate. And I'm so very thankful that God brought good forces together. And if we realize that at a certain point of time that they are not somebody who will mingle with us, and we said, okay, let the waters flow in different direction, and we move them away from the channel, that's okay, it's fine. So we need not worry about that.
Absolutely. Or I'm just looking at all the chats also. So thank you once again. We will continue no matter what. Jitna bhi ye noise hai ya whatever this stuff that happens on social media. Like I said, that's all. Some of it is definitely useless noise, and we filter it out. But end of the day, this is how we want to move forward. कि एक दूसरे के साथ we have to trust. We have to put trust. Girijaji ji ने जब first time देखा होगा, at that point of time, it was a totally different scenario. I was with somebody completely, क्या बोलूं, गाली भी नहीं दे सकते और कुछ कह भी नहीं सकते, but somebody who really did a lot of wrong things, and it's always a learning path. I've learned my way. I continue to learn because I continue to meet more of those people. अभी तो recently और भी लोगों को मिला हूँ और भी उनके नए नए कारनामे देखे हैं. So we will continue to learn. अभी मैं आज ही देख रहा था in the morning, actually last night, somebody on social media on Twitter did a huge scam of I don't know how many lakhs of rupees, dupe people, and this is the same person who was doing all these spaces, sitting out with some of the SSR warriors, building his own network. He got about I don't know 14, 15,000 of followers, and he duped them of about 40 to 50 lakh rupees. And
we can share off.
Yeah, I'll share offline. So, and this guy was also, in one of the spaces I remember, he worked with some of our own people, some of the so-called SSR warriors, to bash me, the platform, some of our people, 8 crore. Oh, wow. I didn't know it would do 8 crore. So, I thought it was 40, 50 lakhs, but if it is, then that is really surprising. Okay, I see Rachna first. Let me see. Hey, Rachna.
Hi, guys.
Oh, you're still in the car.
Yeah,
So happy.
No, thank you, Girijaji. Thank you. I'm just so happy that you had a chance to go to Varun. It's just amazing. I'm just so jealous, though.
I know. I wish you were also here, but I just couldn't plan much in advance.
Yeah.
And when I decided, then I told him, yes, we are coming. And yesterday also, I was supposed to come right in the morning, and it happened at night. And my daughter said, probably it will be cancelled in the evening and it will be in the morning. Then I said, how will I go to Varun's place? Then we will have to cancel and do it some other time, maybe later in the evening or some other day. So I wasn't sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. No, please.
The weather was very bad there in Chicago. So the plane was cancelled. Yeah.
Oh, man. But universe wanted you guys to meet, I think. That's good.
Yep,
Yes,
yep,
absolutely.
That's no,
And that too at his own place with Sonal and his mom and everybody.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Punjabi are like
Lunch. At such a huge Punjabi lunch.
Oh my
I
God.
think it will last for 2 days.
They're amazing hosts. I know personally. Yeah.
Very happy. Amazing.
Yeah. No, enjoy. I just wanted to say hello and enjoy and thank you for everything. Yeah. End of the year is coming up, and we are also, thinking about priorities and wrapping up, and so many things are there, but we cannot let what Sushant has brought into our lives go away in vain. So yeah, we have to stay together, and whatever I was thinking about what Vibhanshu was saying on the video of Varun's silver plaque thing when he was showing us.
Okay.
Varun has consistently maintained to be, I mean, kept us all together. I think it's not possible to take us all together for such a long time. I think only that kind of a personality like Varun can make it possible. And Varun, you are the only one who has seen so many of us. So there is something different.
ठंडा
So
ठंडा कूल है ना वरुण है तो ठंडा कर देता है.
no, no, thank you.
Which is usually the contrary to what Punjabis are known for. They're supposed to be hot-headed, but
Okay.
he's very cool-headed. Yeah, amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, ma. Bye.
All right,
Thank
Chala,
you
good
so
to
much.
see you.
Bye.
Listen to what I said about you.
No, no, I did. That's why I had to come and
You
stop
did?
you. So that.
Okay. Okay. You did
Thank,
such, you are doing such a fantastic job, and I'm so
thank,
proud of you. Yeah.
thank. Bye.
So
Okay.
good
God
to see
bless
you.
you.
Thank you. Yeah. Bye.
Drive safe. Yeah.
Yeah. Drives if she's driving, right?
I, I,
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
I can
sure
see the
she
belt.
stopped.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah.
she stopped.
The belt is
But
there. Yeah.
I don't want to comment. I know you're still listening, but I'm a big fan, huge fan of her driving. So, and she knows why. I don't have to say anything else, Rachna.
Okay.
So yeah, but stay safe is all I can say. But again, like I said, this is one of my most amazing lives. It's very very special, and I always wanted to sit down with each one of us. बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो मिलते हैं, मिले हैं, आगे भी मिलेंगे. But what Rachna said is absolutely right. It's very very important that you meet so many people, you connect on different levels, but you need to carry that forward as well. क्योंकि ये सुशांत की मूवमेंट से की वजह से जो हम कनेक्शंस बने हैं, it's gonna be a very long fight, and these connections are the ones who will continue to be around. We don't know how many more pot shots are going to be taken at us, or people will
Doesn't
attack
matter.
us, but we still need to continue. And ठंडा ठंडा cool तो रहना ही पड़ेगा, because end of the day, people are right there poking you. They are trying to instigate you so that you do one mistake, and they're ready to kind of take another level of revenge. But we will not stop. Nobody can stop us, and we have people like Colonel, we have Girijaji, we have so many others who will keep on, guiding us and supporting and running. And Rachna, to obviously she's behind Bollywood, वो तो band बजा ही रही है. So we'll continue to do that in our own level. And I see Shalini, I think you are also up. If you want to come, feel free. Anybody else also who wants to join and say anything, feel
Do
free to
join.
do
Do
that.
join. And I want to say one thing. That is, nobody, people pelt thrones at a tree which has got fruits. So if you're achieving something, that is when there are people who are going to criticize you. Otherwise, nobody bothers. You have not made a difference. So if somebody is bothering to say something to you and contradict you, that is because you are influencing them in some way. One thing. Secondly, as long as when we meet people, from everybody, whether it is Vibor or any of those people who had Kapriyanka or many of the people who have come to the channel, they have had their differences. We have had their differences, but from each one, I learned something, and that learning I will carry through. What to do, what not to do, both we learn from each of them, and we go ahead. That's what life is all about. So we need not always agree with people, but we can certainly learn from them what is right about the way they communicate, what was wrong in the way they communicate, what are the value systems that they have brought to our movement, what are those that we can do without. So our awareness is sharpened. That's it. So even now we go to buy vegetables, sometimes they're so deceptive. We are not able to understand that inside it's rotten. So how can we ever understand about human beings? They have different dimensions to them, right? So, and the best is that we need to give them the proof of themselves, right? The proof of the pudding is in the eating. So we need to experience what they are. Before that, we don't want to pass a judgment. So it's good that you are taking them at face value, giving them opportunity. And many of them have come repeatedly to our channel. And if they have gained something out here, that is why they have come. It's not like you went to their homes and brought them here.
Okay.
So you have to be proud of whatever your contribution has been, right? And It's not been easy getting this silver,
Yeah, yeah,
yes, but
that's true.
it's not easy.
I know.
And taking the troll, taking the toll, both, right? Staying overnights. There are days when he has stayed the entire 24 hours, the 14-day experience. We can't forget all of that.
Yeah.
Yes. So, is Shalini joining?
No, I
No.
don't know. She's saying rush hour.
Okay.
Sukhpreet, odd time, bro. Else wouldn't want to share screen with Heart Heart. Sure, sure. No worries, Sukhpreet Paji. And uh, one thing which Shalini actually did on the last live was she put me on the spot and she was asking me some questions and all that. But I'll just ask a very simple question while Girijaji is here. Around Sushant, where do you see this movement going? Why don't you also tell us
To me,
what's your perspective, yeah,
yes,
about this movement?
I see that this movement will get justice, but we all have to be together. You see, the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Jayalalitha, even for her, CBI has not yet been appointed. There was a committee that was appointed. Now the committee has found out, has given the judgment that she did not die. It was a murder. And now they have asked for CBI, and now CBI is going to be instated. So imagine for Sushant, we were able to get CBI all because of the public movement. So the power of the public, we need to understand. At the same time, we also have to understand, keeping the huge perspective. We can't lose sight of the perspective. Our central government has got its own issues. You can see that there are a lot of internal enemies within the country, and they are joining forces with people from outside the nation who want to bring it down. And there is anti-national movement. There are people, money pumping in from outside to spoil all the constructive work that has been going on, right? So when that has been happening, we can't expect that 100% attention will be given here. But I'm sure something is brewing in the background, and a foolproof case is being made. I would like to still go with trust. My vote is always for trust, and keep doing what you need to do. And even if people don't want to give justice, if we do the right thing, from somewhere the universe will open up the opportunity and they cannot hide it. It will happen. It's just like in the case of the farmers' agitation. Nobody knew that on a Twitter, the entire plan of action would come out on a tweet. But it came out. So if the universe decides it will happen, and nobody can hide it, whatever the people try to do it, it will come out in such a way that nobody can do anything to stop it. So whatever the political will behind it or lack of will behind it, I am not worried. If our intentions are right, we will get the blessing. Hi. I'm
Hi,
so
Shalini.
happy. Shak. Come on, Shalini. So nice to see you here. What time is it there?
Oh,
Oh,
I think she
yesterday
clicked on
also
the
she
wrong.
some
Yeah,
link or problem is.
some kuch network ka hoga.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll wait for Shalini to come back. Let me check. I think uske liye it's early morning.
Mm.
Uh,
Poor thing. She has to go to work too. Yes.
hey, Shalini.
Hi. You're back.
Okay. You know what, Shalini? I think we'll have to do the same. I'll have to call you. Oops.
Caller.
Okay. Yeah. I think she's been having some issue. Um, Hello. Yeah.
Hi.
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 You're
Just
on
getting
speaker
from.
and you're on live.
Yeah, I figured it out. Hello, Girijaji. So nice to see you.
Absolutely. My pleasure. I'm so very happy to see him. Yeah. Never thought this day would
Yeah,
come. Yeah.
miracles can happen. We've been seeing quite a few. So कुछ भी हो सकता है.
कुछ भी हो सकता है. That is true. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Very
yeah.
true.
So nice to see both of you together. I'm waiting for that day जब more of us, will be together in one
And
frame.
we'll celebrate
And
together also.
absolutely, वो दिन भी आएगा.
वो दिन भी
I
आएगा.
do not know what is the context today,
Huh?
but I just I said I do not know what is the topic today of this live,
ये
but
तो
it's
सिर्फ
good to be here.
she
It's
was
good
here,
to
right? So we thought we'll do a quick live. We'll say hi together. This is a great
Lovely.
memory for sure, right? Sitting in the same place.
Of course.
And
Of course.
क्योंकि ऑस्ट्रेलिया से तो कोई यहाँ आने वाला है नहीं, तो हम ही चलो
क्या
यहाँ मिलने,
करें?
है ना?
बुलाते नहीं हो.
Oh yeah, right. So, but
अभी
नहीं.
बुला दिया, अभी आ जाओ.
हाँ,
Let
देखो
us
गिरिजा
know,
जी ने कितने
yes.
प्यार से बुलाया.
Yeah. आ जाना.
We will have that union definitely. And
Yes.
it's nice to hear you, Girijaji. Always lovely, inspiring, wise words you have for all of us.
Oh no,
Right from
everyone is
beginning.
so, you bring so much of discretion, your experience. It has been beautiful, our interactions have been, and we would have never ever got to know each other. I don't know, maybe I will come to Australia and
Yes.
visit you.
Definitely. You must.
Yeah.
Thanks to this man right next to you here. He's brought so many people together.
सुशांत यार, सबने
Absolutely.
सुशांत ने किया है.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Yes.
Somebody sitting in Australia,
Of course.
somebody sitting in Mumbai,
New
somebody
Zealand,
California,
so many places,
exactly.
yeah, where they connect
We
with
all
us,
got
yeah.
connected, and we're still going strong. So,
Of course.
Yeah.
That
Cheers to
divine
every
power
one of
nobody
us.
can deny.
Yeah,
so true.
absolutely. It will happen, and we need to be together, and we need to draw strength from each other, be the strength for each other, which we are. And I'm very sure that it comes from above, and we will get the
Yes,
right guidance, and
absolutely.
it will happen. We have to keep going,
Yeah.
right? And then reviving those memories, reviving what were the good words that Sushant had for us, so that our motivation continues, and we see that no more Sushants. We don't want to lose any of those people, good people, right?
True.
Yeah.
In fact, that is one of the things I was telling in one of the spaces before I was attacked by some people.
Okay.
Anyway, I was just saying this thing that what I've realized is that in the last 2 years, so many people have come in,
Yeah.
बहुत जोश के साथ आए, बहुत passion के साथ आए, and then वो कहीं पे ना, when you use so much of yourself and your energy, and कहीं से अटैक हो जाता है आपकी उस एनर्जी पे या आप पे, तो you lose a part of yourself, and then you're not motivated enough to stay there. Then you want to change the aura around you, तो आप वहां से चले जाते हो. Some people left and never came back. Some people came back. So I was only requesting all SSR warriors ki you may be part of a group, you may be affiliated to a certain thought process, you may be aligned with certain people because of whatever reasons. Stay. That's all I'm asking. All SSR warriors, you want to stay with certain people and continue the fight. Yeah, but stay. Be consistent, because numbers have power. अगर हम लोग रहेंगे मूवमेंट में, तभी तो मूवमेंट रहेगा. दिस मूवमेंट इज ऑल अबाउट द पीपल, द कॉमन पीपल. तो छोड़ के मत जाओ, ब्रेक लेके आ जाओ, but be consistent and stay here.
Very good message. Absolutely. Yes. And it is not only being connected with Sushant, it is also being connected to a better self, because we realize that it comes with a certain sense of responsibility. So people begin to become more aware of what they're doing, what they're saying, at least most of them, right? Many people have said that they have given up smoking, given up drinking, given up, wasting time on Bollywood or watching soaps. A lot of such people have written that I've started reading books I never used to read. So many things people have shared. Yes. And somebody had written the other day, I had given up engineering, now I started studying again and I passed.
Wow.
So many things we see, right? So a lot of good things are happening because of this. And like you said, we need to keep ourselves positive. And always remember, like lotus kilta hai, there is mud around, but lotus is able to still rise and keep itself free of all that. So it doesn't matter. It draws its sustenance from there. So it should not matter to us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. it's not easy. I know I've endured it myself. So
Yeah,
has Varun. So have so many SSR warriors. I'm sure 80 to 90% of SSR warriors have faced something or the other
yeah,
with varying degree.
yeah,
But then you have to somewhere disconnect yourself from taking it personally, somebody else's behavior.
yeah,
um, I just feel don't take it personally, because they're exhibiting or they are outpouring something that is inside them. They have a lot of pain and angst and stuff inside, which is
exactly.
spilling over everyone. और क्योंकि ये एक बड़ा इमोशनल मूवमेंट है, यहाँ पे बहुत हाई इमोशंस हैं. People who are really passionate in their lives and who are sensitive people have been associated with this, who have felt things. तो
Yeah, like you
फीलिंग तो
said,
उसी
very
में होती है
right.
ना जिसमें.
Like you can share only what you have. If you have bitterness inside, that is what will come out. If you have, happiness inside, that is what will come in your expression. Like whatever you pour out of the
Yeah,
flask is what is inside that, right? So what you have inside is
yeah,
what will come out. So we should see what we are filling ourselves with. We're filling ourselves with positivity, knowledge, good experiences from others, or are we filling it up, filling ourselves with frustration, anger? Then that is what we'll give to others around us. Right?
yeah. In fact, I don't want to talk specifically about that incident, but I'm just taking it as an example. जो अभी recently हुआ था मेरे साथ, बहुत सारे हुए हैं, तो उसमें से recently वाले बता रही हूँ. I actually started defending, my stand over there, and I started defending the truth in that argument. And then after some 5-7 minutes or so, I realized that it's not even about the truth. This person's motive is completely different. He is attacking me because of my association with,
Yeah,
Varun. So his agenda, his motive, he's so full of bitterness against Varun कि उसके साथ जाके कोई भी खड़ा हो जाएगा, तो he will
exactly.
attack that person. So it was got nothing to do with the incident he's taken up or the fact that he's taken up. It's just that thing in his heart against Varun, which is forcing him to do this, whatever he was doing and whatever things he was saying, the way he was behaving. And so after that, I just calmed down and I said, there's no point. I'm just only entertaining him. I'm entertaining everybody else over here, and I'm actually playing into his hands. I'm letting him enjoy this, and he's enjoying it. Basically, it was just that.
Very true.
When I realized that, I just withdrew. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
that's it. I'm not letting this happen anymore.
very true. Very true.
So,
We are
but it took time for me to disassociate myself with the whole thing, and not take it personally, and understand that
correct.
it is not about me, it is about him.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So as long as we are rooted, we know that where we are coming from. It doesn't matter where the others are coming from. It's left to them, and we just continue on our journey. Whoever joins us, right? And whoever doesn't want to join, fine, they drop out. But nobody is going to question us why are we marching on this journey. It is our journey, our struggle, our focus, and when we want to drop out again, it is our choice. That's it.
हाँ, see, the best part is कि यहाँ पे किसी की परमिशन नहीं चाहिए.
Exactly.
कोई हम किसी से पूछ कर नहीं आए थे, किसी से परमिशन लेके नहीं आए थे, किसी की वजह से नहीं आए थे. हम सब सुशांत की वजह से आए थे, सिर्फ अपनी वजह से आए थे. Because we are seekers of justice, we are seekers of truth, and वो हमारी journey है. And how we undertake the journey, how we fulfill the journey, that is all up to us.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter what anybody else says. And it's such a जैसे मंथन होता है ना, it's like that. The churn is happening for every individual within themselves. Like you said, कितने सारे transformations में लोगों के.
Exactly.
The churn is happening in society. It is a huge revolution. We are part of it. So it's a wonderful thing. People should understand it. People should look at it from that perspective also.
Yeah, when I watch different channels talking about this or anything else, and then you see I more than what is being said there. I'm looking at the chats, and then I realize there are lakhs of people who are not there in any of the. They don't come up here in the channel and talk. They are not even writing in our channel, but they're out there, and they are all talking about what has happened to Sushant. Even in Republic, when something is going on, India Today, something is going on, people are writing. And I realize that for the if we are seeing a lakh here, say 100,000 here, there are another 100,000 there whom we do not know, and they are there, and that force is there, a strength for us, right? So we have to be very, as long as we are motivated and we are strong in what we are pursuing, we need not worry about whether the movement will continue. It is continuing. It is there in the hearts and minds of people. For many people, the circumstances are not conducive enough for them to join, or they do not want to fight the circumstances, or they cannot. We do not know. But they are aware of what is happening, and they are also seeking justice. For example, there is this is Ranveer Allahabadia, right? And he had put up a video talking about paying tribute to Sushant. And there I saw about some 3,500 comments, and all talking so highly about Sushant, and each one of them talked about justice for Sushant, and everybody said it is not a suicide, it is a murder. Thank you very much for bringing out all his beautiful qualities. They had done it. And none of them I've seen in any of these channels where SSR Warriors, Barun's channel, Fogert, Estyle Rug, none of those people I have seen in any of these channels. I have almost seen everybody's channel. I've gone there and I know the people who are coming in their names, but they're not there. So many people are out there. If 3,500 people have commented, then there are lakhs of people who have viewed it and they have not commented. So many people don't comment, right? So there is a huge a huge strength of people behind us, and we have to rely on that. And I'm sure that we are getting energy from there, knowingly or unknowingly. It is happening. It is the universe that is driving that force towards us, and it will happen. आगे पीछे होगा, but होगा ही. Right.
the मुझे सबसे बड़ा हंसने का वक्त पता क्या लग रहा है, emojis नहीं है, emojis नहीं दे पा रहे. I'm unable to.
I know. Twitter की इतनी आदत हो चुकी है that we end up if someone is talking, we like to get. यहाँ पर सिर्फ एक लाइक ही है, वो भी एक बार दे दिया तो दे दिया, अगली बार नहीं तो
उसके बाद नहीं कर सकते. I know.
हाँ, और वो मल्टीटास्किंग अभी हो नहीं पा रहा है मेरे से कि मैं मतलब YouTube पे जाके वहाँ पे भी कमेंट कर सकूंगी. वेरी वेल सेड गिरिजा जी, बिल्कुल ठीक कहा आपने. And then I'll be on the live. Okay, I have to leave, guys.
Sure.
Morning time for me.
We'll also be close.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
But really, thank you for
Thank
being
you
a mic
so
and
much for
wonderful
joining. Yes.
interacting with you, Girijaji.
Absolutely
And
wonderful.
And
Lovely.
keep rolling. All the best.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You too.
Same. You
Take
too.
care. करते हैं बात.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 All right. कुछ चैट के मैसेजेस थे जो मैं डेफिनेटली गिरिजा जी, Judy is asking when is Boston on your list?
Not this time, perhaps. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
And Sukhpreet Paji, end of the day, it's all of us together. I understand. I read your other message as well, where you said there may have been numerous reasons for people to leave, but for you, it was internal fights amongst the warriors, and that is the biggest pain point right now. And again, the one thing which I also have to acknowledge, right? Sometimes I would not call them fights. Sometimes you have to do certain things in a way that the wrong people who are here misusing. आज का example is the best example. This individual जिसके बारे में आज ट्विटर पे मैंने सुना है 8 या 10 घंटे लंबी स्पेसेस हुई हैं, और एक नहीं हुई, बहुत सारी स्पेसेस हुई हैं जहां पर a lot of facts came out around this individual who has duped, I don't know, about 10,000 people, more than that maybe, of money. लोगों ने 2,000 से लेके, मैं जो सबसे ज्यादा मैंने अमाउंट देखा था किसी एक इंडिविजुअल का, आई थिंक इट वाज अबाउट 1.75 लाख एक इंडिविजुअल ने दिया. People misusing this particular platform, misusing Sushant ka naam to gather that strength, and then using it for something completely opposite. और इस बंदे ने तो सनातन और what was that, love jihad और पता नहीं किस किस टॉपिक को इतना बड़ा इशू बना के he gathered all the support, and then eventually to fight back he started taking money. And किस तरह से लोग आज बोल रहे थे, I could not hear the entire thing. I heard only bits and pieces. इट इज रियली सैड टू हेयर कि इस तरह के लोग एग्जिस्ट करते हैं. सो वो जो फाइट आप कह रहे हो, वो कई बार फाइट नहीं होती, इट हैज टू बी एक्सपोजिंग दीज पीपल, एंड विच इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, क्योंकि ये लोग हमारे बीच में बैठ के, हमारे साथ बैठ के ही दे कैन ड्यूप यू, दे कैन मेक अ फूल आउट ऑफ यू. अभी जैसे एक मूवी क्रिटिक के बारे में भी अभी 2 दिन पहले मैंने बात की थी, जिसके पीछे भी बहुत इशू बन रहा है. बट दैट पर्टिकुलर फेक मूवी क्रिटिक जिसने इवन सुशांत की मूवी को इतना गंदा बोला था, इतना घटिया वर्ड्स यूज किए थे, and now that individual has come into this movement to say as if he is pro Sushant. इससे सिर्फ लोगों की, you see the double faced personality of such people, and and the other stuff. So ऐसे लोगों को कई बार expose करना या उनके बारे में बात करके लोगों को inform करना कि you might be associating yourself with the wrong person is important. Yes, it will end up in a fight, it will end up in argument, because किसी को अगर आप expose करोगे तो they will try to resist, they will try to fight, they will try to put allegations on you, and that is what has been happening. यहाँ बहुत सारे लोग आए, बहुत कुछ उन्होंने किया. So I understand, but at the end of the day, जैसे अभी शालिनी भी बोल के गई, right? Be an individual, you fight your own fight, you stand for Sushant on your own. Don't have to be part of a group, gang, whatever, जो भी आप, और अपने लेवल पे करो यार. तो सिंपल सी बात है. I understand, I feel your pain. I've also seen it and I've experienced it, but that's what it is. और जूडी, एक और जो आपने क्वेश्चन पूछा था वो तो गिरिजा जी बताएंगी. नाइस टू सी यू गिरिजा जी एट वरुण्स, होप ही इज कुकिंग योर फेवरेट. तो मैंने आज कुक तो कुछ नहीं किया, बट हाँ मेरी वाइफ और मॉम ने जरूर कुक किया.
Super food. So that's what I told him. I don't have to eat for 2 days. So much. I'm full. Such nice food it was. I ate too much.
All right. Thank you. No worries, Bharti ji. I'm so glad. I see again today. I see some of the old names जो बहुत देर से मैं नहीं देख रहा था चैट में, and that is also very encouraging. So thank you, Priya. Thank you, Bharati. Thank you, and of course,
Lovely.
Naveen Nipunji. So obviously, this is happening everywhere on YouTube from ex-Muslim channels with his channels. All are looting money, and our people are giving super chats. I know, अरे chats का तो अभी हाँ. So yeah, thank you for that. And like I said, we'll keep on doing what we are able to do. अपने level पे, अपनी capacity में. I completely entrust you, bro. Okay, thank you so much. It was less about you, but now end of the day, Sukhpreet, contribution सबका ही है, चाहे वो गलत का हो सही का हो. I've had my bad days as well. I've made some bad choices, but I've learned my lessons, और वहां से I've moved on. I don't want to go back to those those shady days and all that stuff. And but end of the day, अभी पता नहीं क्या, I think मेरे कोई कुंडली में ही ऐसा लिखा है कि मेरे साथ लोग ऐसे आएंगे ही आएंगे जो they're double faced people. They show as if they are righteous in all the ways, but then they do certain things which really shocks me as well. But जैसे अभी गिरिजा जी ने थोड़ी देर पहले बोला था, right? I'll still give everybody the equal opportunity.
That is the right way to go.
Yeah. So
see, our freedom movement में you have seen सुभाष चंद्र बोस जी देखिए, और अपना लाल बहादुर शास्त्री देखिए, और सरदार पटेल देखिए. They contributed so much to the nation, but did they get what they're due? No. In fact, there have been so many conspiracies against them. Even today, people are struggling to establish that he didn't die at that time that he was told, right? For Subhash Chandra Bose, Lal Bahadur Shastri, it was not a natural murder, but we have been able to do it. So we are all here for a cause, and let us not get lost in what others say, this say. As long as you are true to the cause, somehow it will come out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
So, yep, we'll carry this, and thanks for all of you who have been pinging in the morning also. Twitter is just a little, आज मुझे थोड़ा कम noise चाहिए था, इसलिए Twitter बंद हुआ है. There is nothing wrong and everything is all good. And right after maybe in few hours, I'll be back on Twitter. Yeah, but कभी-कभी, and this is just an experience मैं बोल रहा हूँ. Sometimes you really need to disconnect sometimes you just need to unplug that social media का एक वो जो connection है, because if you don't, it can really, not only medical, but otherwise also it creates a lot of problems. So I think it's always good once in a while, disconnect, move on, get your work done and connect back again. और जैसे शालिनी बोलती है हर बार, और कभी ब्रेक भी लेना पड़े लंबा तो लो, ब्रेक लो and move on, because that's
Each one of us need to understand that we are all important, but at the same time we are not indispensable for the moment. So we are indispensable for your family, so be there for them, and at the same time do whatever you can for this moment as much as you can. That's it. But don't give your whole and soul here to such an extent that you destroy yourself, that your family finds it a problem.
Absolutely.
That's it.
That is the best advice.
Yeah.
Suno और समझो and implement that. And Gurpreet Singh. हेलो पाजी. ओके, सो आज मुझे बहुत सारे पुराने नाम और बहुत सारे लोग दिख रहे हैं, विच इज रियली हार्ट वार्मिंग. आई एम रियली हैप्पी टू सी. एंड आज एक्चुअली रात को मैं देख रहा था, कुछ लोगों ने डीएम में भी कुछ चीजें भेजी थी. तो यू नो हु यू आर, यू नो हु what kind of relationship we have, and thing we have between the two of us. So thank you so much for all that. Judy, I don't know if you sent something. Okay. All right. I don't know what you are saying, but I am here, Judy. I'm not snapping. All right. Let me just see if I can get her. I'm going to put you on spot, Judy. हर बार मुझे फंसाते हो, so why don't you accept this? Hello, Judy.
Hi, Varun.
You are
Hello,
live.
Girijaji.
And Girijaji.
Hi, you are live now. Boli. So lovely to hear you.
Yes, it is always a pleasure to hear you, Girijaji.
नहीं चैट वाली टोन में बात करो ना जूडी, कम ऑन. क्या कह रहे थे?
हेलो.
अब आवाज नहीं आ रही जूडी? हेलो.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Hello, Girijaji. It's a pleasure to hear you always, and it's a honor to see that you are visiting our celebrity over there on everybody's behalf.
What celebrity?
So see what he's saying. Like, what celebrity?
He's a son.
He's the celebrity of the. He's the celebrity of the rich, the poor. He's the celebrity of the praisers and the trollers. So you can put your celebrity in brackets for anybody.
Okay.
So that's it. So it's. I was asking Girijaji, if you're on a world tour, then you do need to come sometimes to Boston. The invitation is open anytime.
Thank you so much. Yes, if I happen to come that side, the first person I will think about is Judy.
Definitely, because you know why I'm asking you this, because I think so you're into what was that? You're doing something with the speech thing, right? You were
Toastmasters. Yes, I'm part of that.
Yes, Toastmasters.
Right.
And I have a very good friend who is into that too. That's the thing. So I said, okay, sometime when Girijaji comes here, I will introduce Girijaji to this person who also is into that.
Lovely.
So that's the thing. So that.
Sure.
So have a great time, Girijaji, with Varun. And Varun, thank you so much for including me in this hosting of Girijaji's at your place. Thanks a lot.
Sure. Thank you, Judy. We'll talk later.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
All right. So we'll wrap this up. पता ही नहीं लगा, 1 घंटा almost हो गया. And before we end, anything you want to say?
My request is, everybody, don't burn yourself out, but give yourself for this moment. Give the best of yourself, and universe will return the best to you, because you're doing it with the best intention. None of us have to gain anything personal from this. We are here for justice for Sushant Singh Rajput, number one. We are here to create the best nation where there are responsible people, young people who are committing their energies to good movements and good objectives, and see that their family comes up in life and their personal objectives are fulfilled, and at the same time they contribute to the nation. We need to be good citizens. We need to be good people at heart. So if we can make us this movement can make us our better selves and help us achieve that. That is enough. If we are able to become better than what we were yesterday in some way, that is, we have achieved our part. That's the only thing that we should expect from this moment. And what we give to this moment is our energy to each other, support each other, always see the good in others. And if we find something wrong, talk one on one. I think you said this, what was the intention? Probably something, sometimes the other person didn't say it with the intention, but we see there. So give that point of that opportunity to the other person to explain. If you're convinced, you continue, otherwise you say goodbye. But there is no need to be any bitterness there, because nobody has taken away anything from you, nor have you taken away anything from that person. So that is the most important thing that we all need to remember. Yes.
So true.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, so we'll end this, and thank you once again, everyone. I'm sure आप लोग बाद में भी देखेंगे. बिल्कुल आइडिया नहीं था. एक बार फिर से I want to apologize. Actually, we should have done the live first, and then we should have spent time outside, because uh, a lot of people are already sleeping. It is Sunday night, and Monday is a working day for everyone, so I'm sure they slept off. But we'll do many more. And thank you so much, Are Celebrity Koini Paji. It's so great. Yeah, we all are playing our part. We all have a role to play. We've been given that role. But हमेशा ये acknowledge करता हूँ. Sushant has picked up each one of us to do certain things, good or bad. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But bad भी जो कर रहे हैं, वो भी तो एक reason से कर रहे हैं, ताकि लोगों को दिख सके कि ये था, ये हुआ सुशांत के साथ, इस तरह से लोगों ने सुशांत को अटैक किया और किस तरह से उसको आइसोलेट किया. सो it's always encouraging to see even some of the wrong people doing such stupid things. उससे पता चलता है कि why we don't have to do those things and be safe. So thank you once again, everyone. Take care. God bless. Good night, and hope your highness. Okay, मजाक के मूड में कोई है आज. Thank you so much. Good night. Take care, and we'll see you guys soon again.
See you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.